Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be my project pan for the rest of 2018. I decided to go ahead and try a project pan because when I started my 2018 makeup collection videos, I realized I have a lot of makeup and I barely put a dent in any of it because I just keep getting more, but I use the same things over and over again. So I have one pile that I'm going to try to use up by the end of 2018, and then I have one pile that I'm going to try and at least hit pan on because I'm close on some of them, or I know that I can probably by the end of 2018. I'm going to try anyway. Let's go ahead and start with the products I'm going to try to use up by the end of 2018. So the first product is the Physicians Formula Nude Wear Touch of Glow Nude Glow Concealer. This is what it looks like. It's really cute packaging. It doesn't have great coverage. It's mostly like for brightening the under eyes, and it has that weird little brush tip. What I've used it for the most recently is to like cut creases and to like just add definition to the lid and then pack glitters or shimmers or anything on top. And as you can see, there is not a whole lot left, so I think I'll be able to use this up fairly quickly. The next one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. I have mine in the shade Neutralizer. It is a very yellowy toned concealer. I think that I'll probably have to start using this more toward the end of the year because it is a lot lighter and brighter than what I am right now, so I think some of my tan's going to need to go away before I can use it. But just like the Physicians Formula one, there is not a whole lot left in this. And unfortunately, Maybelline is not cruelty-free, so I will not be repurchasing, but this is a really, really good concealer if you're looking for full coverage from the drugstore. The next product is the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I have mine in the shade Light Neutral. I really, really like this. It's very, very light coverage. I am almost out of this, and this is my summer shade. I actually have it on right now as my foundation, and I really do like it. I may pick it up. It is really expensive though, so I'm not sure, but I do think I am going to be able to finish this in the warm summer months. The next product is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow single in the shade Beaches and Cream. As you can see, I've already hit pan. This is one of my absolute favorite base eyeshadows to just pat all over the lid before I go in with crease shades or anything like that. And I have already bought like 2 backups, I think, because this is my favorite shade. This was the first eyeshadow I ever hit pan on, so I was really, really excited to finish this up. I'm going to try really hard to finish by December. Now the next 3 products are face powders, which if you watched my products I'm trying to use up video, I will link that up here for you in case you are interested. You will have already seen these powders. The first one is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. As you can see, there's a really nice dent in that one. The Wet n Wild Pressed Powder in the shade Neutral Buff. There's a really good dent in this one too. And the Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder in the shade Light Medium. This is the one that's the furthest along. I am going to try to pan all of them this year. These 2 are really good for setting the under eyes right now because this one's translucent. I can actually put this all over my face, but this one's a little too light, so I have been using it to set my concealer. But then this Wet n Wild one is dark enough that I can use all over my face. So I think I'll be able to finish this up in the summer months. And the other ones, if I don't finish them up in the summer, I will be able to finish them up. The last product I'm going to try to finish up is the contour shade from the e.l.f. Contour Palette. This is my favorite contour shade, and I really, really wish they sold them individually so I wouldn't have to go buy the rest of these and waste these. So I am going to try to hit pan on some of these as well because they're not bad. They're just, I just don't reach for them a lot. I have been using these to set under the eyes as well as clean up contour. I don't hate this bronzer, but it's not my favorite, so I just don't really use it because these 2 are starting to get dense, but this one I've barely used. I should probably do that, but I am going to try to finish this up. So those are the products that I am almost finished up. I have dents in them, so I am going to try to use those up, but these next products are products that I really want to hit pan on, so let's go ahead and start those. The first one is the Makeup Geek Blush in the shade Spellbound. This is the old packaging and the old formula. I really want to start to finish this up because I've had it for a while and I really want to try the new formulation, so I want to get this out of my collection. There is a decent little dent in it, but I really want to at least hit a little bit of pan. The next one is the Wet n Wild Contour Palette in the shade Dolce de Leche. This one, the highlight shade, already has a fairly decent dip in it. But the contour shade I don't use a lot because it is a little warm for my taste, so I probably would use it as a bronzer. There's a lot of bronzers that I need to use up apparently now. But I don't hate this shade, but just to compare the shade differences, this one down here is that Wet n Wild shade, and up here is the e.l.f. So as you can see, I like a little bit more of a cool neutral for my contour. So I do think I'll be able to use that one as bronzer though, and then the highlight shade's are really nice for setting under eyes and cleaning up contour as well. So I do think I'll be able to at least get dips in those. The next two are bronzers, and the first one is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This one's in the shade Bronzer. I have 3 butter bronzers right now. I have this one, the light bronzer, and then the bronzer in the face palette collection thing that came with the perfume. I have a demo of that. I will link it up here for you in case you're interested. I am fairly dipped into this, and I think I can at least get pan on it by the end of the year. So, because I use this a lot anyway. And the next one is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. I got this in an Ipsy bag a long time ago, and as you can see, maybe if I do that, you can kind of see like the dips in the pan already, so I think I'm really close to hitting pan on this. I do have this bronzer on today. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I do really like this bronzer and I'm excited to hit pan on it. I've never hit pan on a bronzer before. And the last product in my to hit pan is this NYX Happy Birthday palette. This was 2016's birthday gift from Ulta, I believe, for the July quarter. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It has some really pretty colors. I just don't reach for this at all, and I want to. So I'm going to make it a goal to hit pan on at least one, but I'm hoping multiple shades out of this palette, because the palette is really pretty and the shades are nice. They're not the greatest shadows I've ever worked with, but they're not bad. And this mirror is really, really nice as well. So I'm hoping to hit pan on at least one of these. So those are the products I'm hoping to pan in the month of 2018, or the products that I'm hoping to use up by the end of 2018. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try really, really, really hard to get these products out of my collection, you know, to make room for more, because I'm an addict. I will do a couple check-in videos for this project pan. I will do one at the end of August, the end of October, and then the final one at the end of December. I do plan on doing a project pan for all of 2019. That'll give me a little more time to actually use products, but I really wanted to challenge myself to use some of these up and to try to use these products. If you've watched my makeup collection video, you'll know that I have a crap ton of makeup that I just don't use because I have my favorites that I stick to, and so I think this is going to help me get out of my comfort zone of just using strictly my favorite things. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm a little nervous because I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish, but I'm gonna try my hardest. Don't you worry. So that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.